Hello and welcome back to GBoss Gaming. It's been a while, or what just making videos in general, and my City Skylines series has been very delayed. So yeah, apologies for those of you who might have enjoyed this series so far. I just haven't had the motivation to play City Skylines a lot. I've been watching other YouTubers play it fairly large amounts, and I have been tinkering on this a little off screen. But I had some traffic issues, which I've only just managed to fix. And now that I've fixed those issues, I'm actually a little bit more inclined to want to play this game again. Having a look around the city, we're currently going through a death wave because of that's all the people moved in at the same time, and that happens in this game. But some changes that I have made since I last recorded the video is I've redone my intersections again on the through roads. I didn't do it over here, which I thought I did, but apparently that's okay. So what I have done is I've added a underneath through road. So now we've got bypass lanes straight through both directions, because that's where most of my traffic was coming from. And then to get into the east or west, you've got to go off the highway and take the bypass road. This is starting to block up now as well, which is a little bit concerning. We might come back to that later. Anyway, changes that I have made is I redid... No, I didn't. I thought I redid all the intersection lines on the different intersections, but apparently I didn't do that. Maybe I haven't been saving. I don't know where they've all gone. Well, you can see that I've done some of the intersection line tools. So, you know, we might finish the rest of those. So let's see. We want a solid line, which I need to hold down shift. So I want solid lines here. Perfect. And then we want some dotted lines here. We want solid lines here and here, and then it's hold Alt, I believe, and then we can put this cool little filler section in here. And I don't like that one. I like chevron, and I think it's already gone the right direction. Invert, that's what I wanted. Perfect. Now we've got a cool little intersection line there. So apparently I didn't do that all the way down, but now I have. So yeah, still having some traffic issues. And a lot of the reason why we're having that is the whole of this area was coming through one intersection in a cul-de-sac. So I added another highway extension off here to come down this way into the city here, and then I found out that I was having even more traffic issues here. So what I have done is I have banned trucks from exiting the city this way, forcing them to go out this way, and that's just fixed all my issues straight away. So that's been very convenient. Oops, someone's died at the theme park. The zoo. Oh, speaking of the zoo, I had names for the park, and the only person who actually voted on a name is the person that's going to get to name it. So apparently it is called Big Chungus Park. So yeah, it's an interesting name, but thank you for naming it. Anyway, while we're on the topic of the park, that's not the one I wanted. This one is. It's now up to level 5. We've had a lot of visitors, so we can add some of our level 5 things. Now, last thing we added was the sea life enclosure. Have I put a giraffe enclosure in yet? They look like giraffes to me. Yep. A monkey palace, have I put that in? I have put the monkey palace in. It's been a while since I played this. Rhino enclosure, lion enclosure. I assume that those are the two things that we haven't added yet. So we've got a bit of space up here. I use this picker tool to select the footpath that I've been using there. draw it up this way. It's not going to let me draw a path in there. That's right, we might be able to just fit it off these side areas here. So we've got the rhino enclosure. That'll fit in there nicely. And the lion enclosure, which looks like it's going to be one of the footpath ones. So we'll just go over here. And then we'll connect our road over to it. And we might use the move it mod just to straighten that up a little bit. There we go. And then that footpath down to there. Perfect. Let's add some toilets over to this area as well. Now we'll add a plaza over here, as well as a cafe and some restrooms, so they don't have to go all the way back to the entrance in order to use the restrooms. And I think that the Big Chungus Park is done. Actually, we've got this little space in here. We can put a souvenir shop fit in there. It will. There we go. Fill that area in there. And our zoo is done. Fantastic. Alright. So I don't actually have much of a plan for what I wanted to do this episode. Let's just deal with some of the needs that we have on our RCI. So there's a lot of industry that we need. So let's have a look at the natural resources on the map and see what we've got. So we've got our forestry industry down here, which I guess I could make a little bit bigger, but that should be okay for now. We've got a little bit of farming over here, but not much. We've got some farming over there. This could be a spot, but that's going to be across the water where there's no roads, and I don't want to have to do a heap of road building today. So maybe not there. What else do we have? We have got... oh no, we've got our oil industry down here, don't we? That's right. Do I just have generic industry anywhere? I do. I have generic industry here. It's interesting that we have such a large demand for industry still. And this traffic is getting really bad. Really bad. So let's just make sure I've got my roundabout set up right. Yep, all the giveaway signs are in the correct spots. If I get rid of the pedestrian crossing there, that might help a little bit. Pick a lane when you come into the roundabout. No pedestrians. Pick a lane. No pedestrians. Pick a lane, no pedestrians. Pick a lane, no pedestrians. Might help a little bit. And I think I need... yeah, this is going to be an issue too. So let's put a footpath in so that people can cross. Go. There we go. Alright. Now I didn't think about how they're going to get through this area, did I? Oh, we're going to have to get rid of the building. Sorry. Alright, we'll get rid of the building, put some people in there. I may have restructured this area since you were last here as well. I cannot remember off the top of my head. But I've made it all a big cul-de-sac by the looks of it, which is something that I don't want to do. That's too close to this intersection here. I understand why I've done that. Yeah, they're funneling it all through that one area. Let's go up this way. I'll put another road in there, just so that I've got some options and they don't have to go through that one section. And then we'll give individual turning lanes here, and we might put an asymmetric road in on the exit here. There we go. Even though that looks a little bit ugly there. But that'll do. Alright. Now, that still means all of our traffic is coming through this area here. Or that area there. Oh no, they've got this option here, but they're not allowed to drive through there, are they? What's the traffic flow? I don't want to make this a traffic fixing episode, so expansion. What about this area over here? That actually looks like a bit of farming area over here too. How do I want to? What do I want to do this episode? Now let's expand over to this area here. So we're going to buy a new square. We're going to buy this square here. There we go, and we're going to start building out a new area. Now, this roundabout is a little bit small for the amounts of traffic I'm expecting to come through this area. So we're going to demolish this. I'm going to keep that in there. We might just move all of this because that's going to be a nice little centerpiece for our roundabout. So let's... do I want to build my own roundabout? Or I just want to use one of the default ones? No, we'll just do one of the default ones, I think. That can be about there. And then I'm going to move all of this a little bit closer. Get rid of that road there because that's not going to be used anyway. This will get moved that a little bit closer here. Should be a good spot. And we can just move this into the middle a bit more, and that should be okay. Now let's get the roads that we're using here. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to anchor the roundabout. Oh, that's going to be a pain because I've just put all those trees in there. And now we'll turn anarchy on. I'm going to lose a rock. I'll have to put that rock back in. And now we can attach this. To there like that. And this one to there like that. I think that's a nice smooth curve. I know it's a little bit funky, but that will be fine once I do this. And we'll add that rock back in that I just took out. There we go. And maybe we'll add a little bit more grass just around there to make it look like it's a bit overgrown. So we might do that all the way around. Just add some longer grasses. You know, it could be a bit hard for people to get in here to mow it, so it's a bit overgrown. Just use some different ones. I've still got anarchy on, so I'm going to have to get rid of that one I just put on the road. Change to that. There we go. What else have we got? We've got some little trees in here. And maybe a couple more rocks. Well, that's a very large rock, maybe not that one. It's even larger. Alright, I think I'm choosing the wrong ones here. Yeah, that looks okay. Don't want to be too much on there. We're gonna need our water in here. Do I want to hook into this water supply, or do I want to start a new little water area? Well, I think we can have our own water with large water pumping station. I always like having a roundabout, a water tower in the middle of a roundabout. So put anarchy on, we'll put that in there, so we've got some water. And then that will be able to move out into our population once it gets there. I'm aware we've got no power, but that's okay. So what roads do I have here? A 6-lane. I don't want a 6-lane road. We'll make it a 4-lane. We'll put some grass on it. There we go. I think that'll be a better start. And we'll make this a bit of a main road into here, I guess. No, actually, because this area is so flat, I think we should make it a grid, similar to what we've been doing over in the rest of our city. So, gonna have to destroy some trees, which I don't love, but it is what it is. How far out is that? 10 units, cool, so we can keep going. That there. We don't have a lot in this area yet. Oh, I've got a train station, which will go here, I guess. Yep. What natural resources did we have? I think we had farming here, didn't we? Yeah, so that might be a farming area with the train station options. Oh, I know what I'm going to do there. We'll get started on the city first before I get too distracted. So, some shops in this main area, main street. No, not yet. Roads. I'm getting very distracted. Roads. Alright, so let's do it a little bit differently this time. So last time we had 10 unit blocks. This time we'll make it 15 blocks. There by 15. There we go. Just extend that out to there for now. I'm going to need to get rid of my traffic lights off this because that's not going to help us. No traffic lights, no traffic lights, no traffic lights. Oh, I know what I'm going to do. No, we'll leave that there. Start putting some shops in here. Now that I did some roads off the back. I'll put some high density housing in there. That could be a little shop section there too. Now we're not going to have power through this area just yet, or water. There we go, so we've got water under there. It's alright, that's a start. Now, farming area is going to be over here. I'm going to need to buy another tile of land, which I don't have the ability to get. How far are we from reaching our next thing? 6,000. I reckon we can get 6,000 by the end of this episode, actually. So, let us change... I want to change this road here. Yeah, because that's going to be the main road in under there. Look, we'll leave it at... We'll take it down to 4 lanes at the moment because we do not need the 4 lanes, 6 lanes at the moment. That's just too much. We'll start moving this over to this area. Train station there, farming area there. So I think what I want to do is I want to bring this around through the forest here, and then I want this to go underneath the railway line over here. Is it going to fit? No. Put anarchy on. What sort of clearance do I have here? Yeah, it's not too bad. I need to turn this on. What have I done there? Toggle road collision. No, that didn't do what I wanted it to. let's remove all of these roads. It's been a while since I played this, so I can't quite remember what the correct things are. The right buttons are to get it to do stuff. No, that's still not right. Turn anarchy off. Prop and tree anarchy on. Now, I can't remember the buttons to turn that off. Is it Control P? Nope. Alright, let's have a look. My settings, options, prop line tool, prop and tree anarchy. Shift P, not Control P. Alright. There we go, it is off. Now I can do this, hopefully. There we go. Now I want anarchy on to get under the bridge. Now how are we for height? So actually that should be okay, to be honest. We just need to move these rocks off the road. There we go, and then that should be able to get under there nicely. And then this will be a farming area, like we said. Now, yeah, I've got no power over this area. But I should do, because I've got that mod on, which is a little bit odd that it's not working. Is that going to fix the power issue? Yes, it is. Alright. That should fix our water as well. Let's expand this out a little bit further. Keep our grid going there. There's no sewage. Yeah, that's right, because I didn't connect my water pipes up. Yeah, I think we'll just use these other ones which are over here. So let's get my water pipes from over this area. And we're going to put them underneath the roads where they belong. If you've ever watched City Planner Plays on YouTube, which I highly recommend, he is brilliant. Far better than me at this game. I learned a lot of my ideas from him. He always says that water pipes go underneath the road, which makes logical sense. So we're going to do this, or in this case, in between the roads for this. And we're going to have some sewage issues, so I want to add another water sewage clarifier. What area did I... Excuse me, where did I have that? It's up here. There we go, that should fix our sewage. So, have I zoned in housing into here yet? I have not. Now I need to get my zoning tool here. Industrial specialization, that's what we want. So we want to zone this area here. That's about as far as we can reach for now. And we want to make that farming industry. So I cannot add too far off the area yet, which is a little bit annoying, but well, it is what it is. Looks like a similar angle there, and there. Now, do I want to turn off? Snap to road length off. So grid off to... maybe even road guidelines off. Nope, I need road guidelines on. Angle's the one I want off. Okay, close enough. Alright, we're going to start zoning this with some industry. Actually, not on the main road. Just going to go straight ahead, which I'm going to struggle with a bit, but that's okay. Now I want to turn all of these back on. Now I'm going to need to be able to get that alongside the railway line. There should be okay. Yeah, there we go. Running parallel. Perfect. Right, that's going to be train station anyway at some stage, so we'll leave that in there. I'm going to need water pipes under the roads over here. Otherwise the farm's not going to have any water, and that's a big problem for farming. You need a lot of water for it. Alright, that should be enough for now. A little bit frustrating because I can't add too many more roads in this area. We'll add a straight line in there, I guess. No, that's not the right length. I want that to be 10 units. I'm going to delete this road here. There we go. And now I'll fill this area in here with farming also. Like that. Yeah, I think that'll do. Now, it's not going to help entirely with our farming needs, but it'll do for now. And let's add some more off this direction, which needs to be 11 units. It's not going to work because it's outside of limits. But I can still paint this area here, which would be good enough for what we need at the moment. Is there water up that way? No. There is now. Alright, so that's going to help a little bit with that. Let's make sure that our roundabout's set up right. There we... oh, excuse me. There we go, that should be fine. Oh, water. Up here. There we go, we've got some water in there. There's still another little cul-de-sac area, which is not ideal. I'm also having a look here and noticing that the only way into this area, you have to go from this highway into here, exchange into this section, into here, and then exchange into there. I don't love that. There needs to be a way that people are going to be able to come off this road here. It's not too busy at the moment just because there's not a lot of people coming into this area, but that will be a problem at some stage. I need to reorientate myself now. Yep, okay, we're good. So now we need some more shops. Good. We can do that along this main road here. Need to add some streets in off the side. Use some eminent domain and delete this house. That's just not the house, the shop, which has just gone in. I'm not going to take that all the way. I'm just going to take it to there. So I want to avoid clogging it up too much. Actually, we'll make this some offices, because that helps our industry need as well, which I forgot about. Let's extend this out a little bit further. Another 15 units. Housing. And then do the same to this side here. I might use some different roads for that area there. Oh, apparently I didn't select it. I think that'll fit in with the forest aesthetic over here much better. That was meant to be houses. And high density I'm pretty sure we were using. Now, the other thing about making a new area like this is that we need to consider that we need new healthcare options as well as everything else. So let's we'll add a little clinic and everything in here. Eventually we're going to make a bigger area over here for connecting some different things. Actually, while I'm thinking about that, how are we going to connect this up to here? So that's going to be there. That can go up another 10. No, I think it can curve up from this area here. Yeah, I think that'll be a nice little option into that area there. So we'll mark this out here. And we're going 15 across, which is going to fit into there absolutely perfectly. Now, I think I have a zoning adjuster tool here. Nope, node renewal. That's the one I want. I want to get rid of zoning off this road. So that means that all of the zoning is just going to stack into this area, which is great. So let's add, that's high density, let's add some low density housing into here. Maybe a little office complex here, because that's going to be noisy near the main road. You don't want to live that close to a main road where it's noisy. And I forgot to extend water pipes out. There we go. And we may as well connect them up here while we're at it. And extend them down here a little bit as well. That gives us our whole area covered. And we can start adding in our hospitals. Let's put an actual sized hospital in here. So we'll have it off. We'll have it embedded over here in the foresty area. I think that could look nice. That's a very large hospital though. That's right, that could give us some interesting shaped blocks as we go, so that's not a bad thing. Let's add them in now while I think of it. So 10 units there. 15 down to there, and then we had these trees. There you go, and that gives us a funky shaped block, which I like the look of. And we can make this a little health hub, just in a complete health hub. So we can add some elder care in, which will fit there. And will the childcare building fit in here as well? No, it will not quite. That can go across the road like that. So a little health complex in there. Eventually I want to extend it so that this area reaches, which I might extend this area out as well at some stage. So we've put healthcare in, we need to put schools in. So let's put a elementary school in maybe here. And then the high school can be just up the road a little bit further. And next to the high school we better put some parks in. We can put a basketball court in here. Will it fit that way? It will fit that way. And then I can put a little footpath in through the middle here. No, we don't want snapping. Yeah, a path through the middle there. I like that. We can just add some trees just along the path. We can add them all the way down the path for Anarchy on. Nope, wrong Anarchy. That Anarchy we want on. So they can go all the way down the path here. And that frames it quite nicely. And then we'll do something similar at the back here. We'll change the trees up, I guess, as well. No, actually that looks terrible. We'll keep the same trees. Although now they do not match the trees anymore. There we go. Actually, you know what I can do? I forgot that I had that. I've got this cool thing called the prop line tool. There we go. So I can just do this. They're a bit too close together. Now, do you think I can remember how to do it? There we go. Spacing. Let's change the spacing a little bit. No, I still don't like that. It's not quite going to get 4 across. No, there we go. There we go, perfect. Get 4 across that way as well. I still don't love the way that this is done, but that's okay. Oh well, it is what it is. I have to manually just move some of them. I think it was better the way it was originally. Oh well. We can leave it like that a bit. Alright, schools we've got. Parks, we've only got a little one there. Let's put a park near the elementary school as well. Little kids need somewhere to play. Large playground, small park. No, I want small playground, that's the one I want. There we go. We're going to need something on this side as well. Put park with trees. No, that's going to be a little bit too large, I think. There you go, we can just put a regular park in there. Now we can extend this out a little bit further. Oh, I turned snapping off. Silly me. Oh well, there we are. And we can just put some more housing in. Now there's still a very high demand for industry. So can I put more offices in anywhere? Maybe down in this section? People are noise sick. That's right. I feel like along here would be a good spot for some more offices. Because I don't have too much traffic associated with them. I think I'm going to use the forest brush a little bit more over here. Just because the people are getting sick from the noise. So if I add more trees, there we go, that's fixed it. I guess I could extend this area out here as well. Yeah, and then this can just be some more offices along here. Yeah, offices along the train tracks, and that should help with our demand a little bit. I'm just getting conscious at the time. I've been recording for 40 minutes, so I might just start wrapping up sooner or later. I want to try and get to that milestone, but I don't think we're going to this episode. How's traffic flow? 82%. Where is it congested? Here. Again, it's not too bad. It's just busy. That person's noise sick again. Alright, maybe we can extend this forestry area out a bit. So let's add a little bit more area out here. Extend our roads that little bit further. Oh look, apparently I was doing 15 unit blocks as well the whole time. Oh well. Good to see we're keeping with the trends that we're always doing. Alright, we'll extend our forestry industry. We'll paint a little bit more forestry here as well, just so it's feels a little bit more nestled in that area. Can I do another block here? No, I cannot. Let's just move these rocks out of the way. And then we can get another road in here. And then that might do it for this forestry area. Yep, that's instantly met our demand. So now we just need more shops, apparently. Right. Where can we add some more shops? I think in this area it's missing shops. So let's add some shops around the school. That's where there's some space that we can fit some. Now let's go back up to this new area that we're building. Water pipes. I knew there'd be something I was missing. Alright, we need to add police in this area. So let's add a police headquarters down here. And that could be across from a big fire station. Or next to a big fire station anyway. Perfect. Now, let's have a look at our land value. Yeah, it's quite low in that new area. But if we have a look in these older areas that we've got built, the land value is quite high, which is good to see. You can also see that I haven't done water pipes, as per usual. How's electricity? We're good. So, what can we do to increase the land value of this new area? We'll extend that area there for a little bit. I don't want to connect to the roads because I don't want to create extra intersections, but we can add some more things in here. I probably don't want to zone on this road here, so I can remove zoning there, and then I can zone more housing in here. I better finish off this block and add that in there. And I'll keep building my roads out. So we're doing tree roads, I think, here. We'll add that in. We've got a high school there, so that can be a little shopping area. There. And then continue with our grid over here. Alright, what was our population goal? We still need another 4,000 people almost. Alright, I don't think we're going to get to it this episode. But you know, I might leave things here for today. Thank you for watching. Still looking for a name suggestion for our nature reserve over here. And, you know, just names for the town as well. You know, Springdale, just a generic name that it's got there. So if you've got any name suggestions for me, do let me know. Or if you've got any recommendations or suggestions for things for me to do in this little city that I'm working on, also let me know. But otherwise, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.